Good evening, everyone. My name is Josephine Menard, and today I will be discussing about bipolar disorder. I personally have not experienced or have been diagnosed with bipolar disorder, but I am here today to dive deeper in the subject and to educate you guys about the different types, behaviors, different diagnosis of bipolar disorder. So let's get into it. Oh, hold on. There we go. All right. As for the table and context, like I said, today we'll be talking about what is bipolar disorder, the types of behavior, the different diagnoses, the misconceptions, the effective resources and treatments for bipolar disorder. So let's get into it. Now, first off, what is bipolar disorder? According to the National Institute of Mental Health, it is defined as a mental illness that causes unusual shifts in a person's mood, energy, activity levels, and concentration. These shifts can make it difficult to carry out day to day tasks. Uh, in this article, they also mentioned that it was formerly called a manic depressive illness or a manic depression as well. Now, what are the different types of behavior? There are two different types of episodes that go on during a bipolar disorder. So there is a manic episode, and during this, people may experience feeling overly productive, excited, change in sleep patterns, and they may also feel impulsive, get distracted easily, but based on all of these, they may also feel invincible. Excuse me. As for a depressive episode, people may experience tiredness, hopelessness, sadness, restless, and may have also trouble concentrating, lack of interest, or feeling slowed down on a day to day task or day to day basis. And I did find that in severe cases of bipolar disorder, people may also experience psychosis, such as hallucinations or even delusions. Now, as for the different diagnosis of bipolar disorder, there are three types. There's type 1 bipolar disorder, type 2 bipolar disorder, and the cyclothmic disorder. Now, as for the first one, the manic episodes are more severe and it could lead to medication or even hospitalization as well. It is both a mixture of depressive and hypomanic episodes. As for the second one, type 2 bipolar disorder, it is also a mixture between depressive and hypomanic episodes. However, it is less severe, but it could be longer lasting. And as for the third one, it is more about mood instability, highs and lows, and it is not as long or frequent as the other two. Now, let's talk about the misconceptions. One of the misconceptions is that people with bipolar disorder are just moody. However, bipolar disorder involves biological, psychological, and environmental factors that are more complex than just mood swings. And another one is that bipolar disorder is mostly mania. However, that is also not true because there are different types of symptoms and severities. It is very unpredictable, and people have different cases of bipolar disorder when experiencing that because it is a lot of high and lows, or it could last a couple days, a few days. It just really depends on what is going on. And the third one says mania is fun and exciting. People may think this because during certain episodes, especially the mania episode, people feel invincible. They're overly productive, excited, joyful. However, there is an unpleasant experience of bipolar disorder, such as restlessness, irritability, a sense of feeling out of control of mental and physical well being. And because of this, it can also be accompanied by psychotic symptoms, just like the delusions and hallucinations. Now, let's talk about the effective treatments and resources for bipolar disorder. So one of the treatments that I found was medication. So there are mood stabilizers, antipsychotics, and antidepressants. Now, I did find out that when taking antidepressants, you do have to take a mood stabilizer with this because it could trigger a manic episode, but they are mainly used to regulate moods during bipolar disorder. And then as for the antipsychotics, they are mainly used to manage hallucinations and delusions. And as for the mood stabilizers, both lithium and valproate are able to prevent mood episodes and reduce severity of bipolar disorder. However, these do vary. I do recommend talking to your doctor about taking these, and if you are experiencing bipolar disorder, please reach out to your doctor or even try this yourself because all of our bodies are individually different, especially finding something that really works for you. Now, as another treatment, I did find out that psychotherapy can be really effective. It is a talk therapy that helps identify one's thoughts, behaviors, and emotions, which could help develop coping skills, improve communication, recognizing warning signs of manic or depressive modes during bipolar disorder, which has been really helpful. And then a second one that I did find was electroconvulsive therapy, which is a brain stimulation that can help relieve severe symptoms of bipolar disorder. It is highly recommended for those who are experiencing suicidal thoughts or severe depression. And as for another one, light therapy. Now, light therapy is used to treat the worsening of seasonal affective disorder that occurs in the winter. During the winter, the symptoms of bipolar disorder, mainly depression, can worsen due to the lack of sunlight. And based on that, using light therapy can be really helpful and really effective. But like I said, if you are experiencing symptoms of bipolar disorder, please reach out to your doctor and figure out what's best for you instead of looking on the internet. And then these are my resources. I only found 3. I tried using credible resources. But anyways, thank you for your time. I hope you learned a lot through my presentation about bipolar disorder. And I hope you have a nice day. Thank you.